Hi foodies, I am back again with this delicious recipe, egusi soup without frying. I added little cocoyam, so it's just normal egusi soup. So guys, if you don't know how to cook egusi soup without frying, this is an opportunity for you to learn. So guys, let me introduce the ingredients to you. I have here egusi, the architect of this soup. Yes, egusi, this is how it looks like. Then I have stockfish and dry fish. You can use either of them, only stockfish, only dry fish, depend on how you want your soup to be. Also here we have red palm oil. Then I have cocoyam flour. If you can get cocoyam itself, it's good. I have bitter leaf. I'll be using bitter leaf. You can use vegetable of your choice. Then I have my meat. I'll be using this meat for the soup. Then I have Scotch bonnet pepper. Then I also have crayfish. I've blended it. Here I have castor oil seed, which is Ogiri Okpei. It's very good. Then I have seasoning powder. You can use seasoning cube if you desire. Here I have salt to taste and 1 onion. So guys, I started by seasoning my meat with onions, Scotch bonnet pepper, seasoning powder and salt to taste. Then I gave it a stir. I placed it on my burner to cook till tender. As I'm waiting for the meat to cook, I have to prepare every other necessary ingredients like the egusi. I have to prepare everything that is preparable. I will also be blending this castor oil seed, the Ogiri Okpei. This Ogiri Okpei gives the soup a very special aroma. So guys, I will be blending it. I added little salt to it so that it will blend very well. It will blend very smooth. So guys, I will prepare this dry fish. I soaked it in hot water. Then I remove the gills that is at the head, every bones that I want to debone. So I removed everything. I prepared it and I washed it neatly. So guys, coming to the cocoyam, because it's cocoyam flour, I brought out the amount that I'm going to use. Then I added some water and mix it thoroughly. You don't have to mix it to be thick to avoid having lumps on the soup. You have to make the cocoyam flour to be a little bit watery because it's not the main cocoyam. If it's the main cocoyam, you can cook and pound the way you want, but using this you have to add enough water. When you add it enough water, it won't be thick like as you can see now. I'll still add more water. So that it will not I will not see the lumps. Sometimes if it's thick like this and you add it into the pot, later on after cooking you will be chewing some cocoyam as if you cooked yam. So but with enough water it will melt like normal cocoyam. So guys, I'm checking the meat now. The meat is soft already, so I am going to extract the meat from the stock because I'm going to use the meat stock to cook the soup. So after extracting the meat, I added some more water because the stock I got from the meat will not be enough for the soup. So I added some water. Then I added my red palm oil. Then I'll allow the water to boil a little bit before I will add other things. As you can see, the water is boiling, so I'll be adding that cocoyam that I mixed earlier. That's the first thing I'll be adding. But once I add it, I have to give it a thorough stir to mix together with the water, because if you don't turn it immediately, it will form a very strong stone like ball on the pot. At this point here guys, as you can see, I'm mixing my egusi already. I added little water to the egusi. Then you mix it together. Make sure it's not watery, make sure it's not too strong. It has to have a normal consistency. Coming over to my pot, as you can see, the water is already thick because of the cocoyam. The cocoyam have melted, even though I'm still seeing some little particles of cocoyam, but it will melt before the soup will be ready. So I'm adding the egusi bit by bit. I'm just cutting it in as if I'm molding akara, understand? Yes, I have to do it this way in order for the egusi to get some lumps, some, those chuck egusi now, you know what I mean. Adding this egusi, I am going to leave it to cook for like 10 minutes. Then I will open it up to see how it looks like. So guys, here is 10 minutes already. As you can see how big the egusi has formed and the lumps. So I have to cut it, because if I leave it like this, oh my god, it's going to be a very big lumps. So I'm going to shred the lumps in smaller pieces. Then I'll be adding my meat immediately so that the meat will marry the soup, Yes. At this point, I'll be adding crayfish, then my dry fish, then I'll also be adding bitter leaf. The reason why I will add my bitter leaf now is for the bitter leaf to cook and be soft. Understand? If you're using any other vegetable, you can wait till the end of the soup before you add your vegetable. If you're using like pumpkin leaf, spinach, or any vegetable of your choice, you can wait till the end of the soup, because vegetables are not good to cook for a very long time. But if you're using bitter leaf, you can add it as early as possible so that the bitter leaf will soften. Yes. As I'm adding the bitter leaf, I'll be stirring it and I'll be checking the quantity that I added, because I wouldn't like bitter leaf to take over the soup, as in to be so much on the soup. So I'm going to be adding bit by bit. I think I still have to add a little more. Yes, then I will also be adding my castor oil seed, which is the Ogiri Okpei. I will also be adding it. I will also be adding little more salt and little more seasoning powder. Then I will cover it up and I will allow it to cook again for at least 10 minutes. Yeah guys, it's 10 minutes and the soup is ready. The soup is ready to go. Please come with your banku, come with your fufu, come with your gari, come with anything that you feel that is okay for you. Please, if you're not subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Please subscribe, like and share. Support your girl, okay? You will be happy to see more recipes from me. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video. Bye.